So tell me about how your music has basically helped you travel the world. I want to hear some of your adventures that you've had with No Doubt. Give me some
Um,
good ones.
yeah, I mean, there's just so many. Um, One of the ones I always tell people, there was definitely when the Tragic Kingdom, that album started getting really popular, and then next thing you know, we're looking at like Billboard or SoundScan charts, and there's like, there are No Doubts at the top, and then you're like, oh, Don't Speak's number one in the UK. Then we go over to Europe, and it's like crazy. Then we go to like Asia, and it's like crazy. You know what I mean? You're playing these like huge arenas sold out, and everybody knows who you are and all that stuff. There was one probably show end of this run because at some point I was this run like lasted like 2 years, and it was pretty much almost continuous. Maybe we come home for like a couple of days, but then we'd be back out. Like my friends didn't see me for basically like 2 years. So towards the end of that run, we did a show in Tel Aviv. But the day before, we did like a little journey, or I guess just a little tour of Jerusalem and the Dead Sea, and it was like awesome. But coming back through the, I guess the checkpoint, the Palestinian checkpoint, I remember we're in a van, we had a guard, he had a gun, all that stuff, and the kid in the little security box has like a gun and everything, and he's like checking our papers, and he looks in the window, and he kind of like, don't speak. Right? Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that was I just for me that was like a really surreal moment. Like we could be in this kind of opposite side of the world, like slightly war torn, whatever, and this guy's like, sings the lyric back to like one of our songs. So that was
But
pretty
are you
weird.
sure he wasn't just telling you not to speak? I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, he was saying it in a very musical
No,
way,
no,
so
no.
I think he was. I think, but that's a good one. I like that. Yeah, right. Very
He's
funny.
like, don't speak. You're in danger.
You're right. Exactly. Yeah. So that was pretty surreal.